So, since I'm going to be on a delay,
Okay, so my microphone, let me check your audio. Go ahead and say something.
okay, I'm saying something. Here we go. Checking a do. Da ba 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 boo. Colin Pierce is in the chat. Jim's in the chat. DV's in the chat.
Okay, you're good to go.
Big boy Joel's in the chat.
Our man. I need to go to the bathroom really quick and then we should be finally good to start this thing.
Okay.
2 hours later, I come back. Oh, yeah, I'm back from the bathroom.
Wow, we did it.
What a
I
game!
mean, what a game. It is me. Hi, Zach. How's it going? We're just chilling here. I'm gonna be. I didn't know that we were live here, but yeah. This the. What's up? What's up, all my people? Getting ready for some season 7 action. Thank you, Mr. Dar. We were supposed to be on Twitch today, but things had to get moved around. That's okay. We'll figure it out. It's the beginning of the season. Gotta make some adjustments. Zach, how do you feel about getting to kick off season 7? How do you feel about that?
Can he hear you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he can hear you?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll probably be on a 5-second delay. Something like that. Which isn't awful. We also don't have music, because that was hard, so we gave up on that. It's okay.
Here we go. Week 1 action, season 7 here in the WFA. Finally. Liam Hammer joined the booth by Noah Underhill. How are you feeling about this game?
I'm feeling great, man. It's been a while since I've been in the booth. Very happy to be back for season 7. I can't even believe it. It's an incredible thing here from the Cornholio Arena.
What a name. How can you lose with a name like the Cornholio Arena? Today we got two teams that came one game away from last year's Jumble. Obviously, both these teams lost the conference round of the playoffs. Both these teams have their sights set at a Jumble this season. What do they
Good to
have
see you.
do
Good to see you again.
Really get over the hump this season, do you think?
Well,
Gentlemen,
it's all gonna
please
be
make your
about,
call.
First of all,
Tails.
staying healthy, but second of all, getting past some of the tough teams, getting
his
the
head.
wins that you need, and then also
Good kick.
getting the
The home team
that you
have
have
won
there.
the toss and
Always
select
a
a
little
kick.
bit of luck involved in any sport. We're about to hit kickoff here on
Collins has turned the mics.
Turn the mics up. Alrighty. I can do just that. The Corn Kings kick it away. We have finally started season 7 of the WFA. Steamers take it around their goal line. He's going to take it up to about the 25-yard line. You're going to see this Steamers offense, sporting quarterback Colin Pierce, that really took this league by storm a little bit offensively last season. One of the best offensive attacks last season, led top 5 in passing yards. Hopefully they're hoping to recreate that this season.
Yeah, Colin Pierce came into last season with a 99 QBR. We'll see if he can come back to that level this season.
1st and 10. Colin Pierce is going to swing it out to the running back. He's going to try to spin a man, but tackle down after a gain of 1.
Good play right there. A little spin, not getting much, but it's a good way to set up your offense here with Richmond Webb at running back.
We talked about this this offense for the Steamers. This defense for the Corn Kings has been pretty elite over the last last season since Zach Holdorf took over. Wonder how they're going to attack this passing attack. As Colin Pierce goes across the middle and it's caught. That's the first down of the season. Mark Martin with the catch.
Mark Martin, Micah Martin, a young player. I think he was a rookie no, maybe he wasn't. But regardless, he's on the team now, doing some good stuff for the team.
First and 10.
Let us know if our mics are good.
Colin Pierce is going to get sacked in the backfield. Corn Kings get to him, number 99. Let's see if I can pull
99. 99 is Leonardo Taylor, former Detroit Fury defensive end. Getting in there to Sakaruski on Mr. Colin Pierce. At least I think that's who it is.
2nd and 12 coming up here for the Steamers. Steamers across the middle. It's going to be knocked down by the nickel back there. Dangerous pass for the Steamers. Lucky that was just knocked to the ground. Let's go over this Steamers offense here. Obviously piloted by quarterback Colin Pierce. Running back Richmond Webb. Wide receivers Leighton Blue, Kevin Calcutta, Micah Martin, and tight end Doss Williams. 3rd and 12 here for the Steamers. Pierce going to take it deep. It's going to be picked off by the Corn Kings. Ill-advised throw there. I think he was looking for his fullback, Tommy Lee James, on a go route. That's interesting. There's no Underhill Jr.
Hey, let's go.
On the pick. Great defensive play. Excuse me, that was
Richard Hung.
Richard Hung, last season's rookie, highly touted rookie, but didn't do too much, who was intended for the pass there. Tommy Lee James came up with the with the tackle, and the Corn Kings have the ball here in a great field position.
Yeah, Richard Hung was a guy that was on the Vipers last season. He wasn't able to make a mark, and now he's on Steamers, and not a great way to start the season.
Couple of spins there for Joel Woods, and that's going to be a gain of 4. Let's look over this Corn Kings offense here. A lot of change. Obviously, had Hugo Zachary in here for a time in the offseason, but he had to go for various reasons. Quarterbacked by Darnell Fisher, who had a little bit of a rough season last season, bounced around a little bit, looking for a bounce back. Joel Woods III, his running back, Wesley Walker, Eagle Mondavi, Otis Boudreau, and Mike Coco, the tight end, as this run goes up the middle to fullback Derek King, the former regulator, and that's going to come up close to a first down.
This is something I'm expecting from the Corn Kings quite a bit. Running the ball up the middle, not putting too much pressure on Fisher because he's not the best quarterback in the world, but with 1-2 punch of Derek King and Joel Woods, they should be completely fine. Just keep pounding it right through the defensive line.
3rd and inches, I formation here for the Corn Kings. It's going to be a pass. Darnell Fisher's looking across the middle. It's going to be caught. That's a first down. His receiver there was Wesley Walker.
Wesley Walker, one of the most underrated receivers in this league, making a great play across the middle, beating number 39, which I believe is it's Mark Martin. Mark Martin gets
and Micah Martin. A little bit of a sibling duel there, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
1st and 10 here for the Corn Kings. Good drive so far as Donald Fisher is going to get hit as he throws it. Can't get it away cleanly. That is number 54, the linebacker, Hacksaw Blade, coming in there with the tackle.
Hacksaw Blade, very young player. He's got 4 years left on his deal with this team, so he's going to be there a long time, and great way to show your worth right there.
2nd and 10 coming up here for the Corn Kings. Been a good drive already for them as the Steamers come out in a dime 3-2 look. 4 receivers for Darnell Fisher. Fisher's going to throw. He's going to dump it out to Joel Woods. Joel Woods going to break a tackle, spin out of a tackle, spin out of another tackle. And that is a very impressive 5-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 5.
Joel Woods has never been a guy that he's going to take most of the work, but this season they're going to have to rely on him. So something like that, showing up really well. And no, Zach, we don't have a fancy scoreboard. We do what we have to do.
3rd and 5 here. Trips to the bottom of your screen for Darnell Fisher. Dime 3-2 look from the Steamers. Darnell Fisher is going to move in the pocket, across the middle, and that's it, picked off by the Steamers. That's number 55, the linebacker, Collins Blue, second-year man.
That's a great play right there by the defense, getting that interception right back that was taken from them right before. So not a great start for Darnell Fisher, showing what he's been known to do in the past. No one's around him.
There's an ill-advised throw there from Darnell Fisher. That's what we saw all too much last season. These Corn King fans get a little PTSD, I'm sure, as now we get the Steamers offense coming out for another chance.
For those who don't know, Darnell Fisher came into last season with 12 touchdowns and 15 picks as regulator starter. So see if he can turn it around.
That pass for gain of 8 tackle was made by Noah Underhill Jr. Your prodigy is looking pretty decent out here today.
Yeah, he's the top defensive player for the Corn Kings, and he's making a lot of plays, and he's doing really well.
2nd and 2, Colin Pierce going to throw it across the middle. What a hit there from the safety. That was Ezra Swift coming down to put the hit on the receiver. I thought that almost was a big gain.
Ezra Swift, huge free agent signing by the Corn Kings, taking him away from Memphis. That's going to be a guy that is someone to watch out for on every play. Former Defensive Rookie of the Year.
3rd and 2 here for the Steamers. Colin Pierce maybe doing an audible at the line. He's going to drop back, throw across the middle, and it's going to be intercepted once again. That's Noah Underhill Jr. again, trying to find Martin on that go route, and Noah was all over that.
Something is wrong with the quarterbacks tonight, but I can expect that from Darnell Fisher. Would not have expected that from Colin Pierce throwing 2 picks this early in the game. Just great coverage by my son. Amazing work.
That is the 3rd pick already of this young season. We're not even halfway through this first half. There's a toss play to Joel Woods, and he's going to be swallowed up in the backfield by the Steamers.
For those who don't know, I'm on a little bit of second delay, but that was a great play. The linebacker and the defensive end just eating up any room that there was going to be. Actually, that was the corner.
2nd and 12
Andrew
coming up
Holness
here for the Corn Kings. Darnell Fisher is going to take the snap, drop back. Pressure from the outside. He's going to get there. Steamers pinning them back deep. 3rd and 22 coming up. What a play from the defensive end there for the Steamers.
Great pressure from both sides of the line, just dominating the tackles and getting to the quarterback right there. That's 91. I believe that's LaQuendrez Friedman getting in there with the sack. Nope, J.T. McIntyre. Excuse me.
3rd and 22. Let's see what they can do. Darnell Fisher, all the time in the world, is just going to check it down underneath. That's going to bring out the punting unit. Mike Cook, Skigel Mondavi, his first target of the day. And this is the first punt we've had.
Yeah, sometimes, especially when you're in this kind of plays where just turnovers galore, sometimes you just take the punt, come back, get them next time, put them in bad position. It's all about the field position battle.
Punt going to be fielded about 17, and that's going to be taken out to about the 26-yard line. What did the Steamers need to do to get something rolling against this very stout Corn Kings defense?
Well, if I'm owner Frank Wade, I'm giving it to Richmond Webb right now. Something's not right with Colin Pierce. So give the ball to your gold running back. Let him run it over like he's done in the past.
Well, they're coming out in a shotgun formation, and it's going to be a play-action pass across the middle. That's going to be caught by Micah Martin. Good gain of 8 there.
Nice little fake. Get the guy on. Get Underhill on the slant. Slants are great. I love slants.
Good little money play to maybe get Colin Pierce settled down a little bit. Maybe have some nerves coming into this game. 2nd and 2. Pierce is going to throw it across the middle. Wide open is the receiver. And that's another first down for the Steamers. I believe that was Kevin Calcutta on the reception. Indeed it was.
Kevin Calcutta, another young guy, came over from the Rapid City Falcons back in the day, former Corn Kings, and making a nice play right there coming across the middle. DJ Barnes was there to make the tackle.
1st and 10, just on the Steamer side of the 50-yard line. That's going to be a pass again across the middle. That's going to be Micah Martin, and they're really picking apart the zone the Corn Kings are playing right now.
They're also throwing it a lot. They're trying to take that Wolfpack Gulls work and just run it into the ground from what I can see.
First and 10 from the 41-yard line. Colin Pierce. A pair slot left look, I believe, as Colin Pierce is going to drop back. He's looking for a man on the right side. It's going to be knocked down. Trying again to get it to Micah Martin. He seems like a favorite target so far in this young season. But Noah Underhill, once again, has the clamps down on him.
Yeah, something that's pretty underrated about this Corn Kings defense. Got JT Bustos as silver, Ezra Swift silver, DJ Barnes gold, and Noah Underhill Jr. gold. This is not a team that you want to throw against a lot, and that's something that the Steamers are trying to do right now. We'll see if it works out for them.
2nd and 10 from the Steamers, 41-yard line.
2nd and 10 here from the Steamers. See if we'll get the first run play of the game. It will not be another pass. And that's sacked right up the middle. Who was that on the sack? The number 92 for the Corn Kings, all over him. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Alex Perry.
Alex Perry has been a great player for the Corn Kings / Falcons over the past couple seasons. The mini fridge, just running through the guard right there. Not even a chance to do anything with the ball.
3rd and long here. We can almost assure a pass on this one. And indeed it is. It's bunched to the left. Pierce is going to go across the middle. That's almost picked. Bounces off I think that was the linebacker who had a shot at the pick, number 54. He couldn't bring it in, looking for Kevin Calcutta across the middle. And that's going to be our second punt of the game.
William Thompson, number 54, their starting inside linebacker. He's in a contract year this year, so making plays like that is sure to be a way to keep you on as a part of the Corn Kings organization.
Punt unit out, and they're going to boot it down. Decent punt. Pins it inside the 15. It's going to be fair caught by the Corn Kings.
Shout out to rookie punter Bayu Sarpong. Had to make him when we ran out of punters. So shout out to you, Bayu Sarpong.
What a great name.
Yeah, some random name generators are the best.
They are. They really are the best thing. 1st and 10 here from the 14. Darnell Fisher. There's two tight ends to his left. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw it across the middle. It's caught. I believe that's Mike Coco on the reception. And that's going to gain about 8. That's not Coco. That's 85. Wesley Walker.
Throwing it across the middle, especially to the sure hands of Wesley Walker, is always a good idea as far as I'm concerned. Wesley Walker's a guy that is going to be very hard for any team to stop. He was, take a look at this, almost at 1,000 yards last year.
Draw play to Joel Woods is almost good, but they're going to stop him just short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up another 3rd and inches. Zach was complaining earlier about not having a custom score graphic. Well, we don't have a custom score graphic right now, but I put the logos on there. How about that?
Ooh, look at you. But yeah, as of last season, Wesley Walker, with one game missing, he had 927 yards, 6 touchdowns. So that's the guy that you got to watch out for. Him and Mondevi probably would have been over 1,000 had they had that 12th game.
There was a first down run from Joel Woods. Good run there.
Zach, there was a punt that got you the ball.
First and 10 from 25 yards.
Pay attention, buddy.
First and 10 here. Split backs. Going to throw it out to Joel Woods again. And that's going to be tackled after a gain of very little.
Say what you want about the Steamers' offense right now. Their defense is doing very well against a pretty stacked team. These are two championship contending teams. So this is a good back and forth battle so far.
2nd and 9 here for the Corn Kings. It's going to be handoff to Joel Woods. Joel Woods has a little crease, a little hole, and he's going to weasel his way for about 8 yards.
As I'm seeing it now, yeah, that was a good little move right there. A hole opened up through that offensive line. Good stuff. Good stuff from the Corn boys.
3rd and 2. Come out in that pair slot left formation again. It's going to be a pass. Darnell Fisher is going to throw the out route to Wesley Walker, and that's a first down. I got to say, Darnell Fisher, bronze quarterback, he's looked pretty sharp. Outside of that one ill-advised throw across the middle ended up being picked. I think he's looked pretty good this season so far.
Well, he hasn't had to take a lot of risks, and that's what I would suggest for anybody that's working with a copper or bronze quarterback. Don't make him do too much. Just have him throw little dink and dunks across the middle. Rely on your run game. That's something that the Corn Kings are doing right now, and it's working out to be successful.
1st and 10. It's going to be handoff to Joel Woods. Joel Woods wrapped up in the backfield. That's the defensive end. JT McIntyre on the tackle there. And that's gonna be the
JT
end.
McIntyre, come on, bro.
What? Okay, fine. That's the end of one here. And it's still nothing in a defensive slugfest here. This is the WFA on YouTube.
If you like a defensive battle, this is what you're looking to get. If you're still watching, we have 9 people watching right now. Shout out to you. Make sure to like this video. That always helps.
2nd and 11 here for the Corn boys. Darnell Fisher across the middle. That's going to be tipped away and tipped back up in the air. It's still bouncing up, and nobody can come down with it. Oh, he caught it! Wesley Walker caught it somehow. First down, Corn Kings. Oh my goodness.
What? I'm just seeing that. What in the world just happened there? There was like 4 or 5 different people who had their hands on that ball. But not a surprise. Wesley Walker is the guy to bring it in. The most sure-handed, one of the most sure-handed that I've ever seen. What a play right there.
What a play from Wesley Walker. I thought that ball had hit the ground. But what awareness there from him to swing around and catch it. We're going to go back to him underneath. Early contender for a play of the year right there. I rarely see those caught here in the WFA.
Nice little dump off across the middle. Just feeding Wesley Walker right now.
2nd and 6 here for the Corn Kings. Looks like it's going to be a run here. It's going to be a pass. He's going to pass out of this formation. Throw it out to Joel Woods. And he has a little space, but he's stopped right before the line. Good, sure tackling there from the Steamers. And I believe that was Isaiah Fowler on the tackle there along with the linebacker.
Number 55, which was Collins Blue. So nice little gang up there. Shout out to Bill Cherry, I believe, just entered the chat.
3rd and 1 here for the Corn Kings. Expect this to go to Joel Woods. It's going to be a toss out to the left, and he's going to find just enough to get that first down. And they're approaching that field goal range.
Yep, this is what you have to do in this situation. Keep bouncing it around. Shout out to Derek jumping in the chat.
Corn Kings have rookie kicker Chester Chess, bronze kicker. So I'm not quite sure where his range is, but I think you want to get him a little bit closer as a rookie for his first kick in his career.
Got him, for sure.
Out route there to Eagle Mondavi, and that's the first down, but that's a gain of 6.
And you probably want to try to get yourself a touchdown before you worry about your rookie kicker, if you have to go that way. But nice little out route. Eagle Mondavi, another good receiver that the Corn Boys have.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Darnell Fisher gonna take the snap, hand it off to Joel Woods. Joel Woods has a gap, and he's gonna get a nice little run there up to the Louisiana 19-yard line, and the Corn Kings have a good drive going here.
Yeah, they've really stuck to their guns, not trying to do anything too crazy, but they're just chipping away at this Steamers defense. And another good run for Joel Woods. Leading the way, Lou Munson. Ooh, baby. Love to see that.
This is the first snap either team has taken in the red zone this game. It's going to be a toss, and they're going to get pushed right back out of the red zone. Good awareness there from the linebacker, Hacksaw Blade, and the cornerback there. I think that was Pearson Blue coming up to make the tackle.
That's just a good read from your slot corner. Just being right there as soon as the play is made. There was no chance, unless you're doing like 3 spins and whatever. But yeah, there was no chance.
Correction, that was Freddie Jr. on the tackle on the last one. He's going to throw it out to the fullback, and it's not going to go much, but it is going to get them back inside the 20-yard line for what it's worth.
It's all about those little victories.
The moral victories. 3rd and 9 here. Darnell Fisher in the shotgun. Dime look from the defense here. Fisher looking across the middle. He's going to throw it into the end zone. That's caught. Touchdown, Corn Kings, Wesley Walker.
Wesley Walker getting the first touchdown of the WFA season. A nice throw right to where only he could get it. Gotta love that guy.
Great route there. He beat the safety who just got lost, I think, on that crossing around underneath. And the Corn Kings have the lead here, 6-0 in the first half. We got some analytics here from good old Colin Pierce to help me out with the analytics this week. Has the Corn Boys here as the underdogs, the 3.5-point underdogs. They're up early here, 7-0. How do you feel as the Steamers right now? How do you respond to a drive like that from the Corn Kings?
Well, you gotta just stick with what's been working, which hasn't been much so far. But I think you gotta go to the run. I haven't seen their playbook. I don't know what their play sheet will say, or if it's even possible to run the football. But looking at what it is now, throwing it a million times isn't going to work this game. So you just gotta make that adjustment. Don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see.
That kickoff is fielded, and Steamers going to get back out here. Yeah, Colin Pierce has not quite looked the same so far in this game. Obviously, it's early in the season, but do you think there's any reason to be concerned about this Steamers offense?
I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about Colin Pierce. Maybe the offense in general, if they're not balanced like this, that just throwing it a million times isn't going to mean a win every time. You have to have the right plays.
Caught there for the first down. They're going to go a little tempo here. Maybe get them in, maybe they like a formation or the defense is lined up in. Get Colin Pierce into rhythm. He's going to throw it out to Richmond Webb, but we haven't really called his name too much in this game. A little bit more tempo here. Hurry up from the Steamers. I like this hurry up. Get some tempo, get some rhythm maybe for this offense that's been kind of hit or miss. As Pierce is going to go down. Staying in this hurry up here, I think is a little bit of a questionable call. What do you think?
As Colin Pierce points out, Colin Pierce has another kid now. It's really dragging him down, and I would hasten to agree.
It looked like maybe he was thinking about his kids too much in that play and not thinking about the game. He threw that one to the triple coverage, and it's going to bring up the punting unit. That was a quick drive for the Steamers.
Yeah, bringing out Bayou, but yeah, that was not a good play right there. There was people all over the place. I don't know what's happening with Colin Pierce. Probably had
It's
one
blocked.
too many.
Oh my goodness, the kick is blocked, and he's gonna take it all the way to the 1 yard line. What a play from the special teams unit.
That's not something you see every day. Oh my goodness. Put that on the highlight reel. What a play by the Corn King special teams. I'm sorry, Bayou. You look so sad. Jeff Okorafor coming around the edge.
That was Justice Payne, I believe, actually on the block. What a play, setting the Corn Kings up at the 1 yard line. And they have a chance to blow this game open a little bit here.
Yeah, going up 2 scores going into the second half would be incredible for the Corn Boys.
First and goal. It's going to be a toss play to Joel Woods. Joel Woods is going to get tackled behind the line. That was a good play there from defense. Hacksaw Blade and Mark Martin there to wrap him up.
Blade is a guy that we've called a couple times now, making another good play, stopping. This is what you need. You need a good defensive stop to turn the momentum around.
Shotgun look here from the Corn Kings. Darnell Fisher with both his backs. He's going to hand it off to Joel Woods out of the shotgun. And that's going to be a touchdown. Joel Woods, 13 points for the Corn Kings.
Joel Woods had 9 touchdowns last season. Starting off the season, getting his first. Looking real good right now if I'm the Corn Boys.
What a play on that punt to get the ball back. Chester Chest comes out for the extra point. If you are the Steamers, you are concerned right now. Down 13, about to be 14. Offenses look sluggish at best. This is not what you want to look like at the start of the season here.
Yeah, and even though their strategy is just throw the ball until Colin Pierce's arms fall off, that kind of does play into the situation they're in now. Down 2 scores. You have to keep the ball moving forward, but I don't know that I trust Colin Pierce today to get the job done.
Yeah, he's looked a little bit off. Those extra kids are dragging him down.
Those late nights. Colin Pierce says, Corn Kings be poppin'. Hashtag poppin' Corn Kings.
Corn Kings are definitely popping today as the Steamers are going to take this one out looking for a little bit of magic. They're on all the momentum involved is toward the Corn Kings. I think if you're the Steamers, you got to get the ball to Richmond Webb like we've been saying. You got to get him the ball and just slow down the pace of this game a little bit.
They're going to have to take a more... They're going to have to rely on what's good. We know that Richmond Webb is that kind of guy. He can be your every down back. They just need to trust him and go to him more. Richmond Webb almost 1,000 yards last season.
I do believe that is the first handoff we've seen from the Steamers today, and it's going to go for a gain of 2. The Corn King defense, obviously one of the best last season against the run and the pass. Getting them all the way to the playoffs in that Cinderella story, only to lose to the goals. I know that was a heartbreaker for Zach. But this team, they may have some controversy at quarterback in the offseason, but this team is a solid team. Richmond Webb there, trying to stiff arm a man, but he just has no help. The blocking is not great on that, and Alex Perry is going to bring him down.
And for the Corn Kings, it's going to be what they did last year. They're going to have to rely on this defense and their offensive weapons because the quarterback isn't going to be the main guy. So they're coming in most like they did last year. Just maybe now they have a bit more insight of how to make those wins come.
Colin Pierce, quick out. And Micah Martin is going to get that first down. They're going to go a little tempo now with that 4 wide set here. See if they can catch them. The Corn Kings sleeping a little bit in this dime look. Going to go across the middle. That's going to be caught back to Micah Martin again. For you fantasy folks, we don't have fantasy. I don't know why I said that. But if we had fantasy, you'd want Micah Martin. Last play was to Leighton Blue, last season's rookie. Breakout rookie last season. He's going to go across the middle. That's going to be batted down by the Corn Kings. And 3rd and 2, they're going to keep in this hurry up. See if we can get that out route again, maybe. And it's going to be all slants. Across the middle. It's going to be caught. First down. That was to Richard Hung. Richard Hung, obviously, a big name coming out of the draft. Not what he wanted to have his rookie season look like. Didn't really perform well. Trying to work back up in the coach's eyes this season.
Hurry-up offense is not very good for my commentating skills, but a good little slant for Richard Hung. He's trying to bounce back from, I believe did he regress last year?
He did regress last season.
Yeah, so that's going to be something he's going to have to bounce back from, get back to the silver, see if he can do that here in Louisiana.
2nd and 5 after that little out route. Just a reminder, this is all part of WFA Season 7 Kickoff Monday. Got this game, then we'll go to happy hour at 7:30 on WFA and Twitch, and then back over here for Game of the Week, Tribe Berserker. So stay tuned, all that and much more for, not much more, but it just seemed appropriate to say, on Kickoff Monday here in WFA.
That's going to be a great game. I cannot wait to see those two heavyweights going at it on the prime time.
It is going to be a great game. Going to get some commentary from Ryan and Colin in the booth. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that one. They had 2 great games last season. I was kind of bummed to not see them match up in the playoffs. That would have been a great matchup. But that's definitely a playoff preview early in the season.
Which this is also a playoff preview.
This is also a playoff preview, for sure.
So you get a great 1-2 punch today.
As that one's almost picked on the out route, that throw was behind him. Colin Pierce needs to put a little bit more on the outside of the numbers there to get that ball out of the harm's way. But Roberts there with a good play from the defense.
Yeah, this Corn Kings defense, they got a lot of reach. Avery Roberts is a guy who he progressed last season. He's playing as a silver value this year. So he's going to be a guy to watch out for as well.
2nd and 10 here from the Steamers. They hand it off to Richmond Webb, and he's going to be stuffed after gain of 2. This defense for the Corn Kings has looked phenomenal against the run. And actually really against everything today.
Yeah, if I am one of these offense-heavy teams, I am a little bit scared right now because if the Corn Kings do what they've been doing, it's going to be really hard because if you can stop an offensive attack like Montreal or like Green Bay, it's gonna be hard for them to come back against that.
You have to stop the pass in this league, and we were talking Richard Hung really showing up in today's game. Big play across the middle there. That's gonna be a first down. Colin Pierce put it right in this perfect spot, and Richard Hung made a heck of a catch.
Yeah, just getting it across the middle. That's really where they've done well to put him. A nice little jumping grab.
1st and 10. This is the first time the Steamers have made it inside of the red zone of the Corn Kings. Got to capitalize on this. Get some momentum going to halftime. As Colin Pierce drops back. He pumps once. To the corner. He has him. Touchdown. Micah Martin beat the corner there. Finally beat Noah Underhill Jr. And Steamers make this a 1-score game once again.
Micah Martin showing up in a big way right now. He's been the bright spot on offense, and what a play right there, getting into the end zone. Nice little pump fake. Should keep the Steamers' morale high going into halftime.
Much needed drive there. They looked good. Looked like they were playing maybe a little bit of a zone. Noah Underhill got a little caught underneath, and Colin saw him. That pump fake, sometimes it draws those receivers in, and those cornerbacks in, and it helped him there. 14-7, Corn Kings up still, as we're about to hit the 2-minute warning.
Got to shout out these special teams players. That's Roman Cormier, the rookie kicker. Good stuff on that extra point.
Big moment from him. I'm sure his family's proud of him. Somewhere in the stands here.
Got to.
He's going to be taken around the goal line. And the Corn Kings going to bounce to the outside. Get out to about the 26-yard line. So if you're the Corn Kings right now, do you come out? Are you aggressive, or do you just run the ball out and hope to get to halftime?
I mean, you're up 7. We've seen a lot of turnovers in this game, and I don't think the 2-minute drill is really conducive to what the Corn Kings have been doing so far in this game. So I'd take it easy. If something happens, great. If it doesn't, you're still up 7 going into half.
1st and 10, ace formation. They're going to throw it. Darnell Fisher, out route. It's caught. Wesley Walker stays in bounds, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 7 catches, 72 yards for him in the first half. It's been a good game so far.
This is what Wesley Walker does. Makes catches and does it in a kind of underrated way. Hopefully people start to notice him, especially after a game like this.
2nd and 4 here for the Corn Kings. Split formation in the backfield. Darnell Fisher's going to throw it out to the outside. That's Wesley Walker again. He's really eating him up on this out route, but he stays in bounds, keeps the clock rolling. Freddie Jr. on the tackle.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle to keep him in bounds. I'm kind of surprised that was called that way, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes.
Maybe R62 saw something we didn't up here in the booth, but yeah, I have to agree with you. I thought he was out as well. 1st and 10 here for the Corn Kings. It's going to be handoff Joel Woods. Joel Woods is not going to get too much. Questionable call here if you're trying to actually score on this drive.
Yeah, it's like I said, I don't think that this offense is built well to score quickly. So this is just how it happens sometimes.
2nd and 7 here for the Corn Kings. And come out, heavy set look again. We're going to pass out of it. Darnell Fisher checks it down to his man, Joel Woods. Joel Woods is going to get dragged down by Fab Freddy. And the Corn Kings are going to take their first time out.
Yeah, it's one of those APF things. You're rushing, but you're also not. You're calling timeouts. But you have 3 timeouts. You might as well use them. Got to shout out these jerseys. I love the Corn Kings jersey. I love the blue Steamers jersey. This one's pretty okay too.
Zach was telling me he's thinking about doing an all yellow, all mustard yellow jersey. So
talk to Jake
like
about that.
Little tempo here. That one's a dangerous pass, but the defender misplayed it. And that's going to be a gain of 9. Here, a little more tempo. Just hit under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Darnell Fisher drops back. He looks outside. Out route caught. First down inside the 30-yard line. This Steamers defense, off the bat, I have to say, you know, not to take anything away from the Corn Kings, but a little concerning that you're giving this much up to a bronze quarterback.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with the offense that Zach Holdorf has put together. Not making Fisher do too much, but giving him these opportunities like this little out route here. A good throw. Good throw for sure.
1st down and 10 here. 2 timeouts.
Oh, Blackout would be great, Zach. My God.
And Fisher's going to drop back. He's looking out route again. This one's going to get caught in bounds. Gain of 3. They're going to be forced to burn their 2nd timeout. You know who's been quiet in this game is Mike Coco. Haven't heard a single peep out of the tight end spot for the Corn Kings.
Which is interesting, but it also, you have 2 guys who can go over 1,000 yards. And Mike Coco only had 290 about last season, so that makes sense with how they've run in the past.
Not a tight end heavy team. As he's going to go up to the outside. He pumped it to Coco, but he's going to go back over to Walker for the out route. And that's another first down for the Corn Kings here. It's been a beautiful 2-minute drive here for the Corn Kings. I mean, you started this drive thinking maybe 3 points. I think it's a disappointment if you don't get a touchdown on this drive now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're down at the 12, you have a couple opportunities to throw it into the back of the end zone. See if they can get it done, not turn the ball over.
4 wide, look from the Corn Kings. Darnell Fisher, 1 man in the backfield. Fisher's going to look across the middle. He's going to throw it, and that's going to be almost picked. Freddie Jr. jumped the route. It was intended for Eagle Mondavi, and Doug Barney almost had the interception.
Yeah, Doug Barney, I think, is a guy that's had a couple of picks in the past. Good gold corner right there. Making the most out of this opportunity, trying to knock him off.
Interesting call here from the Corn Kings. They're going to go for the sure 3 points. I guess Zach got a little scared by Darnell Fisher's aggression on that last play and decided, you know what, let's just go up 2 scores by half.
Don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Yeah. This is interesting, though, because it will give the Steamers a chance, as the kick 29-yard field goal is good. It will give the Steamers a chance to maybe make something happen in the kickoff here.
First field goal in the history of the career of Chester Chess. Putting them up 10, going into half, probably. We'll see.
Here we go, about to kick it off. Start the second half. Three timeouts for the Steamers. They could make something happen depending on this kickoff, but I think I'd be content just going to the halftime. I'm not sure who actually gets the ball first in the second half. This is going to be fielded.
I don't remember.
I think it's the Corn Kings get it first. Slim Shady, the former goal. He fields that one.
Yeah, you'll probably have one opportunity to just check it down as far as it goes, and hopefully you don't get picked off.
Looks like they are just going to maybe try to throw something underneath, get some yak for a points, possibly. This is most likely to be the last play. He's going to throw it deep on the go route. That's going to be intercepted by Noah Underhill for the second time. Noah Underhill is going to get a little bit of return. Was that the third or second time?
I think it's the third. I could be wrong.
Could be the third pick from Colin Pierce today, and he's not happy about that. Noah Underhill Jr. making a game for himself.
It doesn't really mean much as far as the game is concerned, but throwing another pick, especially to the same guy, not a thing you want to be doing.
Well, we're going to head into halftime. The score is 17-7. Corn Kings up. This is the WFA on YouTube. This is the kickoff weekend here.
Yeah, so you've asked me a lot about how you think these teams win. How would you go into this if you're Frank Wade and the Steamers?
If I'm Frank Wade and the Steamers, I mean, I obviously haven't had a lot of work. I think you have to take a play out of the the Corn Kings playbook and give Pierce some high efficiency routes. Go back to that gun straight formation. You got some good movement on that drive when you went some no huddle on the gun straight. Go back to that. Number 2, stay away from Noah Underhill. It's not working. Get Micah Martin on those out routes underneath, but those go routes are killing them today. Besides that, I think defensively, you got to start playing more aggressive on Fisher. Force Fisher to beat you. The running game hasn't been much for Joel Woods. You have to play aggressively. They're trying to take what you're giving them, and so make Fisher sit back there and throw deep on you. And I think that's what you have to do in the second half.
I agree. This is an interesting formation. I think that the Corn Kings have a very great strategy coming into this, and that's really showed up today. We'll see if it can continue into the second half. Assuming they don't give up big plays. I think if they don't do that, then they're going to be in good shape.
A reminder that this is just the first game of WFA kickoff weekend of Season 7. We got Corn Kings, Louisiana Steamers, which you're watching right now. Then we'll go on to Happy Hour on the WFA and Twitch at 7:30 Eastern. That's going to be myself, Colin, Derek, and Ryan. We're going to go over some deep dives of the rosters. Then come back to here for Game of the Week. Memphis Tribe, Montreal Berserkers, commentated by Colin Pierce and Ryan Roosevelt. So lots of WFA action to get this started. Lots of good games, and can't wait to see you here for all of it. We're coming back out of the break here in the cornhole. Not quite sure why they have a giant scorpion, but maybe they I don't know. I can't.
Zach just likes scorpions.
He likes scorpions. I mean, can you blame him?
The Steamers are kicking off.
No.
Number 84, back to receive.
Looking at my predictions thing here, it seems like the Steamers were the favorite coming into it, along with what Colin put up. That's a bit surprising to me, but Corn Kings have definitely shaken that a little bit.
I mean, I can see where they're coming from. Corn Kings coming in with the quarterback that was not a favorite. I mean, got cut as soon as the season ended, and then had to call him back up. It's like, when you break up with your girlfriend to go off with someone new, and then the other girl breaks up with you, and you have to call her back and go, "Hey, take me back, please."
He wasn't on the Corn Kings last year.
Okay, so there's a pick on the first play, trying to get it to Wesley Walker. That's Jeffrey Chin on the interception.
Gotta love Jeffrey Chin. That's a young kid that's coming out here as a gold. Yeah, last year's quarterback was Harold Mortiz and Julio Reyes. So
that's right. Where did
he was on the Regulators.
The Regulators. Darnell Fisher was on the Regulators. That's right. I've been thinking about someone completely different this entire time. Yeah, well, he had some success over in the Regulators, so he did regress, but got them to a decent start. That's going to be an out route to Kevin Calcutta. Gain of 6.
On the reception, number 28.
This is when the Steamers need to attack now. You have the ball in great field position. You need a touchdown on this drive to change the momentum. Just keep going to what's worked. Get to Micah Martin because he's done very well so far. What round was he drafted? I'm going to take a look.
2nd and 4 here. They're going to hand it off to Richmond Webb. And Webb's best run of the day is going to get them a first down. The Corn Kings defense does not look easy to run against.
Micah Martin was the 3rd to last pick in this draft in the 5th round. What a coming out of nowhere player.
What a steal in this draft. And that's one of the things that this draft afforded you with being able to draft guys at their value that they were in the D-League and not just by round. Is getting some steals like Micah Martin. My word. As the swing pass goes nowhere, it's going to bring up 2nd down. No Underhill. 3 interceptions week 1. Early candidate for player of the week. Definitely a candidate for player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm biased, but yeah. Who's all still here? Leave us a comment.
2nd down and 10 for the Steamers. Steamers going to take it out to Kevin Calcutta. And what a circus catch there, leaning behind him. Great ball placement there. And that's going to be another first down for the Steamers.
Kevin Calcutta is the kind of guy that makes big plays when you need him to. Getting one right there, jumping above the amber waves of corn.
Didn't miss who that was. I think that was Zachary Holdorf himself with who was on the coverage there. Colin Pierce fit that into a tight window for sure.
Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it.
Little swing pass to Richmond Webb. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, chinking away. Gotta look to those slants, I think.
Zach Holdorf leaving the 3M comment. Gotta love it. As the swing passes just aren't working. No Underhill right there to blow that one up. He's looking like a solid player coming over from the Regulators this offseason, I believe. And he's really making a good impression on his new team.
Yeah, and I think he only got traded because somebody got salty.
Scott Stover rings immortal in our hearts.
Indeed.
3rd and 7 here for the Steamers. Colin Pierce drops back. Across the middle. He throws it wide open. That's a touchdown. Leighton Blue, 2nd-year man. Breakout rookie last season. And he has his first touchdown catch of season 7.
And that's exactly what the Steamers needed. They needed that exclamation point on this drive to put the fear into the hearts of the Corn Boys. Leighton Blue, he had 1,277 yards last season. This is a guy that should really get the ball a ton. And a great play right there.
He really came on strong last season. One of the Rookie of the Year candidates, I believe. I think he made it on the ballot. But that brings that game within 3 now. You got to respond here with if you're the Corn Kings. Time to see how Darnell Fisher's going to bounce back after that interception to start the half.
Gotta figure out a way to get this offense rolling.
Leighton Blue is also known as Wolf, Zach. He's both. That's his nickname. So he's Leighton Wolf Blue. That's what his mother called him when he was in trouble.
It's his middle name.
It's his middle name, yeah, exactly. Corn King's going to come out here. 1st and 10. Darnell Fisher. I think you got a little too aggressive there in the last drive, maybe. Stick to those out routes with Wesley Walker. Stick to the ground game.
You know how this offense has been working. Just stick with it.
Darnell Fisher out route to Wesley Walker right on cue. And it's game 6.
Wesley Walker. I can't say enough good things about this guy. He played for the Phoenix Fighters for a while. Had some great seasons with them. Now he's here in Des Moines and showing up 10 catches already. Probably is going to just keep going.
That's not an easy thing to show up big as an offensive player in Phoenix over the last few seasons. Hand off here to Joel Woods, and he's going to find a crease. Spins out a man, spins out 2 men, and he's gone to the races. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Corn Kings. What a play.
And that is what Joel Woods can do for you. Get that extra speed going. And he scores a big score for the Corn Boys, putting them up by 10.
What
the extra
play there from Joel Woods. Makes 2 men miss, then makes 2 more miss, and no one's going to catch him with that speed. This Corn King team has had some explosive plays in this game.
Yeah, that's what they needed, and they got it. Sorry, Steamers. This isn't looking good for you. Taking all that momentum right back.
Great play there, and that's going to put the Corn Kings up by 10, pending this extra point. Joel Woods obviously didn't have the season necessarily he wanted last season. Not a great yards per carry. Wasn't really a star that we all thought he could be.
You don't think 4.3 is a good yards per carry?
He ended up with 4.3. I know he was on the trade block for the first half of the season.
Yeah, that's because he was gold. He had 812 yards, 4.3 average, 9 touchdowns.
That's not bad. He came back. Well, it's looking like he's going to repeat the end of last season, how he played this year.
Definitely good stuff from him.
I was thinking, though, you know what we should do? We should do like weekly top plays of the game, plays of the week. Get someone to put just, put no commentary, just put top 10 plays of the week and get that up on YouTube. That would be pretty cool. I think that would definitely make the top 10 right there.
If you want that job, let me know.
Yes.
We can work something out.
You'll get our undying love and affection, and you give us great content.
We will pay you in kisses.
Yes. No, but I'll just give you a nice patronizing pat on the back as Colin Pierce takes it. He's going to throw it underneath. That's going to be picked by the Corn Kings, and he will take it for another touchdown. 30-14. Corn Kings are blowing this open.
And the route begins. The big boy linebacker, I believe that's William Thompson, going into the end zone. My goodness, the Corn Boys, special teams, defense, and offense, turning this game into a route.
And that is the 4th pick for Colin Pierce. Fun fact here, Corn Kings, I believe, are the first team in WFA history to start back-to-back seasons with 4 defensive picks or more.
Wow.
Last season, they picked off Josh Wagner 5 or 6 times, I think it was, and already 4 times, and not even halfway through the third for Colin Pierce.
Colin Pierce only threw 16 picks last season, already up to 4 this year. Ugh, looks like it's going to be a long road for him.
Questionable decision, as Derek Genko pointing out. How do you not see that guy? I think you have too many kids, and it starts affecting things. I mean, it's a wear on the body. It's exhausting. It's exhausting.
Especially in the mustard yellow. They're hard to miss.
Maybe he's colorblind. I don't know. I don't
Maybe.
judge. I just commentate. As we'll see how Colin Pierce responds after that. Really, really rough start. If you're the Steamers, it's not what you want to see. And a game that at one point looked like the Steamers were going to come back and make this close. It's now a big gap here.
Hey Casey, how's it going?
17-point lead for the Corn Kings. 1st and 10 for the Steamers, though. Colin Pierce, he's going to take it. Drop back. Pressure from the outside is forced and get rid of it. It's picked again. Noah Underhill Jr. with his 4th interception. And that's another touchdown for the Corn Kings. Number 5 for this defense, and it's 37-14.
What is happening to the Steamers right now? I haven't seen anything like this, especially against a team that we assumed was going to be a contender. After this, I don't know what to think. Noah Underhill, man, that guy is just so good looking, so good at football. I can't even believe it.
What is the WFA record for? I should know this. But what is the WFA record for the most interceptions of the game? Because Noah Underhill's got to be coming up on that. He's almost up on the season totals at this point.
I can tell you what the record is from like 2 seasons ago. Was 4. Brian Craven had 4 at some point.
So we're already to 4.
We're already tied.
We're already tied. This has been an incredible performance here from the Corn Kings defense. 38-14, 21 unanswered here in the 3rd quarter. What do you do to stop the bleeding if you're the Steamers?
I have no idea. I have no idea what you do. I would say, I can say run the ball. I don't know what that'll do at this point because you don't really have the time anymore. But I don't think you can throw it a bunch because Colin Pierce has not been very good. So I guess just keep throwing it to Micah Martin and hope for the best. And that 4-pick game was week 2 of season 6 for Brian Craven.
Wasn't it?
Probably. That would make sense.
Yes, the Maroons were a little bit more than good less than good last season. Hopefully they bounce back this season. I don't think we can say enough about this defense. Obviously, last play, some pressure from the outside, number 99, to force that errant throw. But going back to that gun straight offense that got them their first touchdown in the first half, see if they can get it. All slants across the middle. It's going to be thrown Micah Martin. Incomplete. Good play there from the defense.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in, especially when you're still in the 3rd quarter and the game looks like you've already lost it. But yeah, I agree with you, Dara. You need to get Webb involved in the passing game. He has been a good receiving back at times in his career, so I think that would be a good strategy.
2nd and 10 here for the Steamers. Colin Pierce dropping back. Pressure from the outside, forcing him to step up. He's looking off-balance throw, and he's going to miss his man. Kevin Calcutta was wide open there, but he could not hit him between 2 defenders.
Yeah, some days you just wake up and you can't hit the broadside of a barn. That's kind of what's happening today for Colin Pierce.
What a dominant defensive performance here from this Corn King defense. There's 5 picks, 2 touchdowns from this defense. The block punt, this has just been a disaster for the Steamers. And not one they're going to want to remember here.
Yeah, this is a game that you drop the the film in a bucket and burn it.
And that's going to bring up fourth down. William Thompson knocked that one away. And we're going to see the punting unit here for the Steamers.
Yeah, I got to bring out Bayu Sarpong. He's probably sad this is his job to come out and give up, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
We'll see if they block this one, too. Blocked early in the first half to set up a Corn Kings score. The Steamers going to punt this one away, and it's going to be fair caught around the 43-yard line. See what they do with the Corn Kings. At this point, it's just, here, hand the ball to Joel Woods and don't screw up the game.
Yeah, if for anything, I would say you have to just keep running it, because that's really the only thing you can do here. Just for those who are wondering, Bayu Sarpong means wind great warrior. Just throw that little tidbit in.
Well, legacy to that name is Joel Woods can get swallowed up in the backfield. No gain.
Yeah, but back to the game. I definitely think just keep running the football. Don't turn it over. Don't put it in the hands of your Browns quarterback. Would this be the record for largest comeback? I don't know. That's not something that I've kept track of.
It would be up there for sure. So Woods gonna gain about 3 on that one. Not much there, as the Steamers defense is starting to tighten up a little bit on this running game, but a little bit too late.
Well, you never know. If they're able to get some 3 and outs, get some good field position, they might have a chance. But it's not looking good. I'll just say that.
3rd and 7, Darnell Fisher cross, and that's going to hit the defender right in the back. Lions, if he that was number 7, excuse me. Lions, if he just turned around, maybe he gets a pick there. But a good 3 and out there for the Steamers defense. That's what you need. I mean, 24 points. It's been done. I know it's been done in the No Fun League, as we all know. You Falcons fans know especially well that it's been done.
Shout out to the back of former Jackson Crab Money Lions.
If only his back had hands.
Mm-hmm.
High snap on the punt, but he fields it cleanly, and he's going to get it away. And that's going to be returned. Not much return there, but it's about the 17-yard line. If there's going to be a comeback, it has to start now.
I've been banging the drum for Bayu. I should probably shout out to Oscar Nimian, the Corn Kings punter, but definitely, this is the time for the comeback. You need to get something going. You have good offensive weapons, so you shouldn't have a problem moving the ball. It's just they've had a tough time of that today.
1st down and 10 here for the Steelers. It's going to hand it off to Richmond Webb, and Webb is going to get a game 3. He's not been there today. William Thompson there in the tackle.
Well, I don't think the offense has allowed Richmond Webb to be there today. But anything that he has gotten hasn't gone very far, so keep moving the ball.
2nd and 7 here for the Steamers. It's coming out in the power high, not power high, but the I formation, power formation. I'm a little bit surprised they're coming out there. We're going to throw it to the fullback, Kelly Lee James, the former San Diego Pro, and he's going to gain 1.
Yeah, looks like this is not what I would be doing if I'm running low on time, but fullbacks are people too, I guess.
5 interceptions there from Colin Pierce, not what you want to see. 38-14. This game really got a hand here in the 3rd. It's the number 99 across the side, out, almost gets the sack. Pierce stands up in the pocket. He throws it. It's caught by Kevin Calcutta. What a play there from Colin Pierce.
Yeah, Colin Pierce finally showing some moxie right there. Throwing it off his back foot, getting it to into his man in coverage. Dave Barr didn't expect this type of game. Nobody did.
In fact, Louisiana was the 3.5-point favorites coming into this game, but they're definitely losing by a little bit more than 3.5. Leonard Taylor on the outside. He's not getting much on the stats sheet, but he's at the bottom of your screen, number 99. He's disrupted so many plays in this game. He was there. So there's the late hit there from the Corn Kings hit Micah Martin when he was already out of bounds. But number 99, I just want to shout him out because Leonard Taylor,
Late hit.
he's
55.
been all over the place. Hasn't had a lot of stats. He just missed that
First down.
sack on the last play, but he was right in Colin Pierce's face for at least 2 of the interceptions. And he's been a big part of this. He's one of those guys that doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but he adds so much to this defense. It's not quantifiable.
Yeah, Leonardo Taylor came in and had 8 sacks last season after coming over from Detroit. Great player.
First and 10 here for the Steamers. Colin Pierce drops back. Clean pocket finally, and he's going to get bounced up. A great defensive play there by the cornerback to knock that one away out of the hands of Kevin Calcutta.
Yeah, nice play there. Looking for that out route and just not able to get it. Good defensive play by the Corn Kings. Something that they've done well all game.
2nd and 10 here for the Corn Kings. We'll see if Colin Pierce can get some sort of a drive going on this. Trips to the bottom of your screen. And Colin Pierce. Deep shot. It's going to be caught. And that's number 11. Who is that?
That's Richard Hung.
That's Richard Hung, who's having quietly having himself a good game today.
Yeah, Richard Hung, known for that deep threat. And he's got a good play right there.
If Colin Pierce takes a little bit off of that throw, that's probably a touchdown there. But Richard Hung still managed to bring that one in, and Steamers have a chance to make this a little bit closer of a game.
Able to sneak past DJ Barnes there on that play.
Richmond Webb blown up in the backfield. What a hit there. Leonard Taylor forced him back, and then DJ Barnes finished him off with that crushing hit. That's going to be a loss of 6.
Leonardo Taylor, we've been calling his name a lot today. Just smacking him in the backfield. Along with DJ Barnes. Big hitting guy. Gotta love the Corn Kings. Gotta love them.
2nd and 16 coming up next. And Colin Pierce is going to drop back, throw across the middle. Good ball, and that's going to be caught. I believe that's Doss Williams, the first time we called the tight end's name today. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 here.
Shout out to the 10 people watching now. If you haven't set to like this video, please do. That always helps out. And be sure to be here for happy hour and for Tribe versus Berserkers tonight. It's going to be a good slate of stuff for you.
Colin Pierce is almost picked off across the middle again, targeting Doss Williams. That's going to bring up a 4th and 6. If you're the Steamers, do you bring out the kick unit here?
I wouldn't. You have to get points on the board, and now. So I would stick with it, but they're going to bring out the kicker.
I guess they want to bring this down to a 21-point game. I mean, 21 points in the quarter's been done. I think the Corn King just did it. Actually, the Corn Kings did 24 points in the quarter, so. As that field goes good from Roman Cormier. And that's going to be down to a 21-point game, 38-17 here in the 3rd.
That should be the first kick of his career, so congrats to Roman Cormier right there.
Is that sure another name?
Not too bad.
Could make a compilation of all the names I've butchered over my times calling games.
Nah, nobody's got that kind of time.
Nobody cares enough either. Not much of a return. Takes it out the 25-yard line. I think there's a little bit of generous of a spot, but who really cares at this point? Gotta feed it to Joel Woods. Just keep the ball on the ground and don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, if the Corn Kings are to lose this game, it'll be because they're trying too much. Just keep pounding the rock. Keep throwing those short passes like you've been doing all game. And you should be all right.
run up the middle from Joel Woods, and Joel Woods going to get a gain of 6.1 yards per carry. Really a great performance from him. Especially that one, the exclamation point on his day today has been that one run where he spun out of 2 tackles, made 2 guys run into each other. That was a fantastic play, but he's been a very consistent guy for the Corn Kings this season, and a big part of this win.
DB is saying that the Corn Kings are legit. Well, after a game like this, I would have to agree with you, sir.
Gets out to the fullback. Fullback lives matter too. So Derek King going to get the first down.
Former regulator. Silver fullback getting that first down. Nice little play right there. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I shall return.
I think I'd have to agree with you there, DB. I mean, obviously they had the issues there with playing Omaha and losing to them twice, but outside of that, I mean, they have been a pretty solid team dating back to about the middle of last season. Darnell Fisher's going to throw it to the outside. He's going to get to Wesley Walker, but he is smacked down for a gain of 3. 3 yards, and he paid a price for that one. Don't forget, we got coming up, we got Happy Hour and Memphis Tribe, Montreal Berserkers coming up. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on the Discord. And that's going to be real fun. We're going to go in a deep dive of all the teams and see what cool takes we can come up with. As Darnell Fisher's going to go deep, and that's going to be almost picked. The safety came over there. I'm going for Eagle Mondavi, but it's going to be knocked away. Des Moines did beat San Diego last year. I think it was 27-23. Josh Wagner threw 6 interceptions. So week 1, apparently they just forced all these interceptions. 3rd and 7 here from the Corn Kings. Steamers need the stop if they're going to have any chance at a comeback. Darnell Fisher's going to throw it, and he's going to get to Wesley Walker, and that's going to be a first down. He was working on number 25. Who was that? That's safety Pearson Blue, and Pearson Blue got beat on the crossing route, and Darnell Fisher found his man. First down, Corn Kings.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back, Noah.
Looks like Corn Boys have had a good drive so far.
They have. They just got converted to 3rd down, and
Very nice.
They are rolling. Score here obviously probably ends the game, and so this is a big stop here. You can't let them get 15 yards, puts them in field goal range. You got to stop them. Throw out to Joel Woods, and Joel Woods is going to not be able to keep himself in bounds. Goes out, loss of 3. Bring up 2nd and 13.
Should we show Scott this game? 100%.
We should all
Yes,
mass
please.
DM him.
Yeah, let's all do that right now. Send him the link, see if he jumps in the chat.
From the Steamers, 45 yards.
2nd and 13 here from the Corn Kings. Darnell Fisher's going to throw out the out route. Going to be caught. Eagle Mondavi on that reception. And that's going to be bring up 3rd and 8.
Nice little throw to the outside. Steamers got to lock up better than that. Want an opportunity to stay in this game.
3rd and 8. And that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Scores 38-17 as this game completely came off the hinges here in this 3rd quarter. Corn Kings blowing it open and trying to put the finishing touches on it in the 4th quarter here in the cornhole.
Put your 4s up, everybody, going into this very entertaining 4th quarter, hopefully.
3rd and 8. Darnell Fisher is going to throw. It's going to get caught by Wesley Walker. Who else? Cornerback looked like he misplayed that once again, and that's going to be a first down. It might be a little. We still got a quarter to go here, but you really needed that stop if you were the Steamers.
Yeah, especially Corn Kings. They're at least in field goal range now. And that's the 12th catch for Wesley Walker, I believe. So You have to find a way to stop these guys. You have a cold corner. It shouldn't be that hard.
2nd and 4 after that. Underneath route. And now that thank you, Jake.
Jake, there we go.
I'm not used to this. I happen to actually pay attention to something. 2nd and 4 here from the Corn Boys. Darnell Fisher's going to drop back to throw. Throw across the middle. It's going to be caught. Touchdown. Wesley Walker. And that should about do it, folks. Wesley Walker beat the safety on that post route. And that puts him up at 28 points here in the 4th quarter.
That's the nail in the coffin, my friend. There ain't no way that the Steamers are coming back now. It's all about pride and stats.
Well, with that, I'm going to go relieve my bladder as well. So I'll let you take over on your delayed commentary.
Yeah, here we go. I'm about to watch an extra point go through. You've already seen it. But the boy, Chester Chess, the rookie. Who's all here right now? See, Jake's here, DB's here, Zach's here, of course. Yes, good job from the man Chester. Gotta make sure those balls aren't deflated. Squeeze it a little bit. Thank you to the 10 people watching this stream. Just a reminder, we have happy hour coming up as soon as this game ends. We'll have that ready for you, and we also will have at, I believe it's 8:30, what we're looking at. Maybe that's pushed back later now. We'll have Tribe versus Montreal Berserkers, your reigning champions. That's going to be a great game. Zach is on the score screen. Good for you, my guy.
He picks up 1 on the play. Credited with the tackle.
Colin Pierce giving it to Richmond Webb. Got 1.
2nd and 8.
1.9 yards per carry. Yikes. That is not very good, if I do say so myself. But what do y'all think of the
All right, I am back. It looks like Steamers
You didn't miss much.
had another boring drive so far.
Yeah, we've had the revelation that Richmond Webb's at 0.9 yards per carry right now.
My word, that is terrible.
To be fair, he's also only touched the ball like 5 times, but, you know.
And that one's almost picked by Noah Underhill for what would that be, a 5th or 6th time?
That would have been 5th.
And they're going to bring out the punter. They're throwing in the towel.
Sending out Bayou. We're done.
Got to shout out Zach Holdorf for his amazing work on the score stream, getting that all set up for us. Thank you, Zach. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. 45-17. My goodness.
If you want to be appreciated like Zach, you should reach out to Noah and do something for the league, because it would be pretty cool.
It would be pretty cool. And I'll probably say, hey, that's cool.
We'll mention
you can write for our website.
Write for the website.
Right.
Make highlight videos.
From 37 yards.
I can't think of anything else. Oh, stream. Yes, please stream.
If you're trustworthy, we'll let you stream.
Yeah, so that's why you're not streaming. 5 interceptions from Colin Pierce to start this game. I mean, you look at the stats, and statistically, outside of those picks, they look pretty equal. But those 5 picks really backbreaker. When you lose a turnover battle by -3, it's never a good thing.
And that's not even counting the blocked punt. So
wide.
That's another.
Eagle Mondavi. Is that? Yeah.
13 on the play. First down, home team.
And Corn Kings with another first down.
Yep, just
If you're tired of watching Corn Kings speed up on Steamers, don't worry. Coming up next is Happy Hour. Then we got Game of the Week. We got the Game of the Week.
Colin Pierce gets to drink his sorrows away on Happy Hour.
It's been great. Joel Woods going up in the backfield. Good play there. Fab Freddy was on the tackle.
Colin's gonna have to let us know if, when Colin does bad, does he get all sad?
I don't think he does. I think he cheers.
Second and 12.
Fair enough.
Wesley Walker, 13 catches, 132 yards. Here's a question for you. Obviously, Noah Underhill Jr. is for me. He's the player of the game. You know, pick 6, 4 interceptions. You can't really get much better than that as a defensive player. As Joel Woods can't even catch a pass. But if you take him out of the mix, who's your player of the game?
Oh, it's Wesley Walker, 100%. And they might even give it to him just because defense doesn't get as much love as they should. But that guy,
Third and 12.
insane game. And I just love him. He's great.
Another shout I have to give is Joel Woods with that big run. But outside of that, yeah, I think Wesley Walker, he's another good one. As that was picked off by the Steamers. And if you're going to have a comeback here, which just seems quite unlikely, that's what you need. Ill-advised throw from Darnell Fisher, and that's going to be a pick. Doug Barney on the reception.
And that's just what you have to contend with when you're rolling out Darnell Fisher. He's going to throw a couple picks every game. You just have to have done enough to combat that. And so far, the Corn Kings have done that in this Week 1 matchup.
See what Colin Pierce...
DV's going to be an uncle.
I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, I really don't.
Colin Pierce drops back. He's going to throw it to Richmond Webb, who's going to get tackled down. We'll see what Colin Pierce can do here. And under pressure, can he step up and make this happen?
Second and 9.
And if he's throwing dink and dunks, he won't. But
Yeah, they're going to have to get some shots down the field. Obviously, shots have been a little bit of a catch-22 for them today, but maybe some post routes, get away from the go route. And that, he throws that right into the ground. I could have seen that as being intentional grounding, honestly. Alex Perry.
yeah, I'm just seeing it. Yep. Yeah, I probably could have been. But great pressure from Alex Perry. It's one of those great players on the Corn Kings defense. As my stream starts to lag, woo!
Oh, love it when lag happens. It's a lie. I hate it. As third down and 9, gun straight formation going all slants. Across the middle, it's going to be caught. It's going to be a first down for the Corn Kings. Doss Williams, the tight end, his second reception of the day.
As if it couldn't get any worse, I'm on a longer delay now. I love it. But I guess it doesn't really matter. The game's almost over. We had a good run.
We did. At least it's not close at this point. 45-17. As the Steamers, what are you doing? What are you looking at to change next week?
I would start by running the football a lot more next week. Richmond Webb is a great running back. He didn't show that today, but he can be a great running back. So I would say do that. Also, take less chances. Colin Pierce, even though he had a bad game today, he has been a good quarterback as of last season, so you can rely on him, but try not to put him in too many bad positions.
As on the last play, he forces another pass that's almost picked off. Second and 10.
And he had a tough task today. This is a great Corn Kings secondary, especially along with a great pass rush, so just something you have to live with sometimes.
Try to fit it into Kevin Calcutta, who's only caught 5 of his 13 targets. Ezra Swift there to knock it away.
DB tried to trade for Wesley Walker. Yeah, I think I remember that. Would have been a great move for you, but you know, can't make your team too OP.
I'll stay quiet for that. 3rd and 10. As that one's almost picked off, and Kevin Calcutta targeted for 14th time. They're gonna bring out the punt unit. This time, at this point, we're just run the ball, please. Just wear the clock down.
It's the Bayou highlight reel. Welcome back,
The Steamers have selected the punt. Number
big boy Bayou Sarpong, the Wind Warrior.
We'll see how they can do on this. I mean, obviously at this point, I don't think there's really much chance of comeback. You look at the community. Community heavily favored Steamers, 14-3 in the voting. Oh my word, Jamaica is favored 17-1.
Ooh, who are they playing?
New Haven.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's. Oh, there's a sack there. Nice little stat stuffer for Lightning Fowler, the rookie defensive tackle. As number 72 just completely missed his block.
DB would rather watch the Marauders than this? Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. That's going to be pretty rough, too. I'll tell you that right now.
ball at the 13-yard line.
It's going to be interesting to see all these teams now with bronze quarterbacks. Especially, I think the teams with copper quarterbacks are going to be fascinating.
Yeah, that's something I'm really interested in, especially with Boston, because they have such a good roster around them.
As that
we'll
play
see.
is almost picked off, number 95, Royce Coates. That's a play you have to come down with because it's an easy 7 points, easy 6 points. And if you're gonna come back in a game like this, you need to catch those.
3rd and 13.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Royce Coates is a guy that was on the Steamers, but he didn't get tackles. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Could be somebody else. There was somebody that just would not get a tackle no matter what.
Darnell Fisher's going to run for it, and that's not what you want to see here. If you are Zach Holdorf on a game that doesn't matter, that's a little scary to see your quarterback go for a little bit of a jaunt there. But he is okay, and it's going to bring up the punt unit.
Yeah, I'm glad they're punting it back. Give Noah Underhill a chance to get that record-breaking interception. That'd be pretty sick.
Selected to punt. Number 84.
I don't get many player victories in this game, so getting the record would be cool.
4th and 5, they punt it off, and we'll see if that record gets broken as Steamers take that out, and that's really
Ball is spotted at the 40.
not much there. Slyn Shady has had nowhere to go on the return game all day.
Yeah, it looks like Zach would be okay with Darnell getting hurt because that would mean he would be his own quarterback.
Steamers, 48 yards.
So that would be fun.
Don't forget, immediately after this, we have happy hour over at the WFAN Twitch, so keep an eye out for that as Kevin Calcutta with a great catch, and then Ezra Swift lays the wood on him on the sideline. Good to see him get up from that.
All about laying that wood. Great play right there. Getting the ball down the field. That's one of the Kevin Calcutta's had a pretty decent day. But yeah, Ezra Swift showing off a little bit. Boom.
Gun straight, look for the Steamers. 1st and 10 here with minute 45 left to go in this game. Across the middle, Doss Williams going to catch it. They're going to get a little hurry up going now.
Yeah, this is just for practice. Might as well use the time wisely.
I mean, this is really where you see how guys play when the game's over on the stat sheet to see how these guys perform in the pressure. And there's another pick. It's not Noah Underhill though. It's the backup, and that is, if there wasn't already a nail in the coffin, this is like the 17th nail in the coffin as JD Bustos.
The former Marshal,
Six
J.D. Bustos.
interceptions for Colin Pierce today.
Yikes. We thought a lot of things about different quarterbacks in this league. Colin Pierce, not one of those guys, but things are looking rough. Might want to double-check that playbook, Frank. Something's wrong. Something's wrong here.
And out to Joel Woods, and hopefully we can just get out of this game with everyone's health intact, even though I know Zach Holdorf doesn't care about his players at all.
Getting a safety would be cool.
Second
Could do that.
from 5-yard line.
If you're the Corn Kings, though, there's a lot to be concerned about from this game. Darnell Fisher did not look crisp. He had his moments, but 45,
I mean, they knew that coming in.
45 to
They
17
knew what
is
they
a
were
lot
standing
of
up for.
the defense is the game who gets the game ball in this one. Joel Woods chopped down behind the last scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, if Darnell Fisher's your starter, you know what you're getting into. But I do think that the Corn Kings have put together a great team around them. They have a great strategy. I'm putting them up as one of those teams, even though they made me mad by cutting Hugo. I know why they had to do it. Mostly my fault, but that's okay. But yeah, I think they're contenders for sure this year.
I definitely agree. The game I'm looking forward to, two games I'm looking forward to, Week 8, Week 9. They are home against the Vanguard and Wolfpack, two extraordinarily pass-heavy teams.
That'll be a test.
That's going to be the test. Obviously, great performance against the Steamers offense that really was fantastic last season. But the question is, can they do it against the best passing offenses in the league? I'm not completely sold on Steamers. We don't know. Was that a one-year fluke or what? We know the Wolfpack is always going to have a good passing attack. And if you're going to make the playoffs in this league, you got to stop a passing attack like that at some point. That's what Montreal did last season. They shut down San Diego's passing attack and the Jumble, and that's, you got to do it at least once per season to stop one of those pass-heavy teams.
Yeah, defense has never been a thing that we really point out. Maybe the Voodoo in the past have been a more defensive-heavy team, but I do think that getting that defense is going to be the next move forward in the hierarchy of this league. Is being able to stop the glitchy or cheat code offenses that we've had so far.
Kevin Calcutta, I mean, he's only caught 6 of the 16 attempts to him. Colin Pierce has been dialed in on Kevin Calcutta. Maybe that's one thing you want to work on in the practice. As he's had a lot of success going to Leighton Blue, Richard Hung. Maybe get away from Kevin
Micah
Calcutta.
Martin.
Micah Martin. We haven't heard his name in a little bit. Get to Doss Williams. Get to those maybe second, third, and fourth option guys. They've been open all game. And he's just been dialed in on Kevin Calcutta. Maybe if he can just see the whole field, that'll help him a lot. As that's going to bring up third down.
I mean, we'll have to see how many other throws he made. Because he has thrown the ball a lot, so that number might be a little high. But, yeah, I agree. Throw the ball around, especially Michael Martin. He's had a star-making performance early.
3rd and 10 here from the Steamers. At this point, I just hope the clock keeps running. And he's going to catch it across the middle, and I'm guessing that's Richard Hung. The disappointing rookie has really showed up in this beginning of this season, I got to say. He's been a pleasant surprise for the Steamers offense, one of the lone bright spots. Across to Williams, that's going to be to Doss Williams gets the first down, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Maybe get some fans going home happy, get a touchdown here late in the game. That'd be nice for the Louisiana fans.
That is one of the bright spots, I think, for this offense, as Richard Hung was a real disappointment last season. High draft pick, highly touted. This season, finally getting the ball as DB brings out, and he's making the most of it. So I think he might be a guy that you expect a lot. There's a flag here on this play. It's free play, and he throws into like quadruple coverage there. Not sure what his plan was, but I don't think it mattered anyways, as we'll see what the call is.
Yeah, Richard Hung, 17 receptions, 222 yards, and 1 touchdown. That's a part of the Vipers organization last season. So now he's getting the ball more. Yeah, Aaron Higdon. Gotta love Aaron Higdon.
First and goal here for the Steamers. Maybe they can get some pride points here.
Yeah, all about those pride points. Make it look a bit better than it is.
Single back look. 2 receivers at the top, 1 receiver to the bottom of your screen. Looks like a single high safety. Look for the Corn Kings. And he's going to throw it across the middle, and the safety's almost got it. That was Hitman Holdorf with almost the 6th pick of the game.
If they get a 98-yard pick 6 right now, that would be the most insane way to end this game. Yes, I am trying to speak it into existence. Don't bother.
Man, imagine if they threw it to Noah Underhill Jr. on the outside for a 98-yard
Yeah, that'd be
pick
so
6.
crazy. I can't. That would be just something incredible. That's something we have to see.
Well, he's not
Come
even
on, guys.
on the field for this play, unfortunately. The backups are out here for the 2nd and goal look. Steamers. Pierce. 2-step drop. Throws it outside. It's going to be caught, and he can't stay in bounds. It's Tommy Lee James. Almost wrapping in on 300 yards. It's kind of ironic. If he doesn't get this touchdown here, he won't have 300 yards most likely in this game.
Zach Holdorf letting us know to grab your Bush Dog Brew, giving away a 4-pack after each Corn Kings win. So don't forget to grab your Bush's Dog Brew as you leave the stadium today.
Hand off to Richmond Webb, and that's going to be a touchdown. Colin Pierce didn't get his 1 yard, so he's still at 299. Richmond Webb gets at least a stat patter from the touchdown perspective and makes this game a little bit closer with 1:45 left. But this game is well out of hand.
Yeah, it's been over for about a half hour, probably. Nice little garbage time touchdown.
Number 2 is back for the point after. Number 18 on the hold.
Oh, Jake is sick. Poor guy.
Oh, poor baby.
Couldn't take
We'll
a
have
Jets
a-
win, could you?
The extra point.
As it's 45-24 here, with 1:45 to go in this game. They're going for the
Shout out to
onside
the-
kick. I give them props. They aren't giving up.
Shout out to the 12 people watching. Make sure to leave us a like before you go. Helps out the algorithm and such. I'm assuming they didn't get it.
They didn't get it. It was a pretty uneventful onside kick, and hopefully we can just get a first down and call this game good and get on to happy hour, because I'm looking forward to that. This game's gone a little longer. Obviously, we had technical issues to start, and I know Ryan Roosevelt's itching to get happy hour going over there. He keeps so hopefully as Zach Holdorf himself is on the field to close this game out. Backups are fully on. And he's going to hand it out. Backup. Even the backup running back's getting yards. 8-yard run there from the backup. Get his name. Zachary Okoye. Former San Diego goal.
I believe he's also on the Regulators at one point. Good stuff from Okoye there. He stands 6'2", 250. So a big boy coming off the bench.
2nd and 2. A first down obviously ends the game. I mean, this game's over, but time-wise ends the game. Zach Holdorf making some fancy hand gestures to the sideline, even though it won't do anything as a pitch play. It's going to go nowhere. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Please get this first down. I don't want to have to sit through another Steamers drive. Reminder, if you haven't heard this first 70 times, it's WFA Season 7 kickoff Monday. This game, obviously, happy hour right after this on the WFA and Twitch. The Memphis-Montreal tonight. Hopefully that game's closer than this one. Ryan Roosevelt, Colin Pierce in the call. As the run is going to go to the running back. Joel Woods came in to try to get that first down, but stopped short, 4th and 1. And, man, we're gonna kick the field goal. Chester Chess gets to go for a career long.
So you're telling me there's a chance of pick number 5? I'm all for this.
28-yard line. Number 4 on the hold.
We'll see if they even put these starters in.
Please, hey guy, if there's ever been a chance for you to love me, you gave me so many bad seasons because I didn't know how to do a playbook. Can you please just give me this? I would love you forever.
Chester Chess is good from 45 yards. Congratulations to the rookie for his new high. And I always love how APF tones in on this quarterback. Backup quarterback with what a hold there from him.
Yeah, but enough about him. Let's talk about me some more. Can we
Okay.
please get this pick, please?
Speaking of backups,
This is what I want.
I don't. I know some of you follow the follow Siffle, the other sim league that handles APF over yonder. Some of you may have seen the San Diego Mavericks Tulsa Desperados game where the game glitched and didn't put the starters back in, left the backups in. San Diego came back from down 17 with like a minute to go and won the game.
Wow. Fun stuff.
So
Fun stuff. That's your Siffle update for the
that's
year.
my Siffle update. I don't really bring up Siffle, but just gotta let you know it was one of the craziest AI things I've ever seen in APF.
Gotta love it.
I had my GG Tulsa typed up in chat, and I look back and we're winning. 1st and 10 here for the Steamers as the comeback season is on. Colin Pierce drops back, throws to the outside. It's not on. That's Micah Martin. First catch he's had in a while.
6 yards on the play.
My 3rd SFL win, Jake. Get it right.
Micah Martin in his debut, 9 catches, 85 yards. Good little game for him.
Steal of the draft. One of the steals of the draft. Almost at Mr. Irrelevant and coming on big in this game. First and 10 here. Some sap padding out of this gun straight formation, which almost is picked. Looking for Micah Martin again. And Mike Martin, big game. Obviously, I don't think he cares too much on a loss, but what a way to start your WFA career.
Throwing it towards another interception, but just missed it right there.
Unfortunately, don't see Noah Underhill Jr. on this field for this play. Second and
Well,
10.
I guess we can tie the record. It's fine.
Steamers throw it out of bounds. Stop going out of bounds. Richmond Webb has not been effective in the passing game today. Corn Kings have suffocated this Steamer offense. Dried them up.
Yes, I agree. Air J. This is the longest minute ever.
No, the longest minute ever was the Green Bay the Green Bay San Diego game from last season. That never ended. As he's going to throw it across the middle, and that's going to be caught for the first down. Thank God the clock is rolling. Kevin Calcutta. As they're gonna spike it here. Oh, thank God.
No gain on the play.
I've never been more tempted to move the controller over to the Steamers and go just kneel it.
No mercy rule. No, we like our statistics here in the WFA. At least I do.
Speaking of the mercy rule, I always hated the mercy rule in baseball and Wii Sports. As
You
Colin
gotta
Pierce
see what's possible.
is gonna almost what an effort there from the backup to try to make that pick. He couldn't hold on to it, but Colin Pierce you know, we've dogged on him a lot, but this offensive line has not done him any favors. He's been under pressure a lot today.
Yeah, that's just hasn't been a good game for anybody. You know, Louisiana, they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board and reset this whole team, really. That's what I would say.
Let's see who they play coming up. Corn Kings go on to play the Kansas City Cyclones in week 2, whereas the Louisiana Steamers have to travel to Green Bay to play the Wolfpack. So this could be a real tough start for the Steamers, as finally we're going to get some kneeling as 22 seconds left. Corn Kings get the ball. Micah Martin targeted once again, almost picked off once again.
Yeah, it's been the story of the game. Might as well end it the same way.
As Zachary Holdorf's going to come out and do this kneel, and we can get over to WFA Happy Hour, finally. Tune in. Stay tuned for the link in the Discord to hear me, Derek Genko, Colin Pearson, most importantly, Ryan Roosevelt go over our analysis of the teams, each team's build. And then right after that, Montreal, Memphis. Game of the week tonight, called by Colin Pierce and Ryan Roosevelt. Thank you to Noah for joining me on the call here. This has been the WFA. Congratulations to Corn Kings' first win. Final score here is 28-24. The Corn Kings dominate the Steamers. A lot to fix for the Steamers in this game, and a lot to like for the Corn Kings. What are your favorite points of this game, Noah?
You were cutting out. Can you say that again? What was my favorite?
What was your favorite points of this game?
My favorite point in this game was when I tied a record, and then my other favorite was the debut of Bayou Sarpong, because he's one of my favorites now. 8 yards rushing for the Steamers. That's pretty sad, gotta say.
Not much there. Putting the link to the WFAN. It's twitch.tv/WFAN WFA News, and you can get there for the happy hour. And right after that, we'll get the next game of this action. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I gotta say, yeah, my favorite moment of this game, it's gotta be that run from Joel Woods. That was
that was pretty nice.
Fun run. No Underhill is definitely my MVP though for this game.
Yeah, I really hope he wins, because I like winning. Even if I don't have a team anymore, I can still win in other ways. You can't keep a commissioner down forever.
RJ, we're gonna be going live on Twitch immediately after this game. So...
Maybe.
Oh, it's back.
And
okay.
it's okay. Great. It was just lagging for me.
Yeah,
there we go.
OBS did that. So yeah, RJ, if you haven't actually, you can join the Discord as well. Make a player. We just got the we just started our season, obviously, but we're gonna have the D League coming up soon, and get your player in there and get into season 8 of the WFA.
Yeah, D League was a fun experience last year. If you join now, you'll be able to get right up on top of it, get whatever position you want. Should be a fun time.
And Noah Underhill is indeed player of the game. 4 interceptions, 1 tackle, 9 tackles, a touchdown, 2 tips. That's can't.
That's right, baby.
That's perfect. I can't argue that one. That's just the right call there. Thank you for joining us tonight. See you on Happy Hour and see you for Game of the Week later. This has been Liam and Noah signing off.
See ya.